Hello and welcome. This is Politic Revolutionary here today with Europa Universalis for Mandate of Heaven. So today I will be playing as Mongolia, going for the Great Khan achievement. So let us check out how our king looks like. Oh wow, this is excellent. We have a Conqueror and a Tolerant king. This will be very useful for us. So let's go to our faith and let us choose Confucianism as our syncretic faith. And this will change our religion, but it will also make it so that it's much easier to get our support independence from Ming. And Ming that would have supported our independence immediately, apparently. Anyways, let us collect from trade. For our mission, recover abysmal prestige. What are our advisors looking like? Improve relations. Fort defense might actually be very good for us because, well, we'll need fort defense because we're going to be fighting Orvat. Anyways, I might want to take the defensive edict here for our capital. I'm not quite sure. We definitely want to get the Renaissance, which means that we probably want to get the Encourage Development edict, but I do not know. This is a rather, 7 is not the best for spawning institutions. I believe the best is 12. And if we check the development map mode around here, do you have any 12? We have a 10 there. 9, 11, 14, 15. Wow, Shanzhou is really rich. No, 9, 9. How about Caradel? No, 8, 12. So if we take this province right here on the end of Shakatai, we will have enough development to spawn our Renaissance in Asia. Okay. Well, either way, we're going to need to do a couple things first. First of all, we need to raise a grand host for our army. And second of all, who else would support us against Oirat? Shakatai, would you support us? You're negative 17. Yeah, you're both, syncretic. You're both, how do you call it? Sunni. So I need to synchronize with Sunni in order to ally you. Oh well. Either way, our relations with Ming are improving. We do have some national unrest. What is this from? The Mongol tribes. And why are they unhappy? Well, we have the Mongol tribes, and then we have the religious rebellions. Religious rebellions, of course, being the one that makes more sense for this. 3, 2, 1. Independence. Okay. So unfortunately, Oirat has their, they have their faithful ally in Uzbek to aid them, which is unfortunate. But we'll have to deal with it. I'm not sure if we want to take the defensiveness edict. We probably do, to be honest. Interesting where Oirat's armies are moving. That's interesting. And the politics here are also very interesting as well. Who do we want to... I believe Shanzhou will have... Oh, well. Never mind. I don't know. Let's combine armies over here and prepare for war. They have a 255 general. We have a 134. So we have a good general, but it's not quite good enough, which means that we're probably going to want to take the defensiveness edict. So let us do so, and let us hasten to war. There's no reason to delay. Like, really, there's absolutely no reason to delay. Ming has accepted our call to arms. Now, let us see. They do not wish this land for their own, so let's set this as our own vital interest. Okay. and that will help them take the land for us. It's very good that we have an administrative Ming actually, so that's going to help. Anyways, let's get that royal marriage, and we can't set rivals while at war, so no point in even trying. How much is it per stab? It's 122 per stability. Okay. I'm not sure which of these I should attempt to ally. Personally, I would go with Jiangsu, but they look like they're about to lose a war. Hexi is always rather aggressive. I like that. We are gaining subsidies now. That's good. And Ming should, yes, they're transferring control over to us, which is excellent. Hopefully they'll go over to the Timurids and give them a good beating. And yes, Timurids are getting 0 ducats in subsidies. Wow, I am very impressed. And we might as well just let Ming do all the work for us because, well, if you have friendly Ming blob, they're going to transfer all the provinces to you. Why not? Interesting. So you lose missionary strength, but you convert to aristocratic faith, so I see nothing bad with that event. So I believe Quarchin will be the victor of this war here, so let us prepare for that. We're going to have some rebellions over here, unless if we raise autonomy. I don't like raising autonomy, to be honest. Either way, we have Ming on our side. We're going to win this war, no matter. Relations with Hexi are not high enough. Okay. And Ming, are you in any other wars? No. You're just at war with them. Oh, interesting. So, Buryatai, however you call it. Ah, no, they're a vassal of Quarchin. That's going to be a bit harsh on us. Jiangzhou is losing horribly. And you're about to win your war, so that's very interesting. You declared war on Yiren, so Quarchin seems to be the major power to fear right now. Do you have any rebellion? No. So, to be honest, you should be going to attack the Timurids or something like that. Well, we can get our straight independence already. 23%. And we need to look in the development map mode for which provinces we want to take. I kind of want to avoid taking the 111 provinces. But we're going to have to take at least 2 for them in order to get a border with our enemy. Yeah, the rest of them are 111 provinces, so they're not exactly worth it. So we can take that and end your alliance with the Timurids. Plus take a few ducats. Sounds cool. Yeah, let's do that. And Ming will be fighting off these people, while we just sit around and be lazy. Let's take the mercantilism. Mercantilism is always right. send an army over here? Ah, but here you're going to suffer. Oh. Okay, he lost. But barely. Wow. Interesting. You're still negative 30 reasons for peace. Again, no reason to do anything but let Ming carry the war for us. If they don't require any land, then I see no reason not. Okay, let's take absent merchant. Interesting how battles work. Oh, and Timurids just suffered a defeat that lowered their enthusiasm. They start getting sieged, and that will be a clear sign that they are near their end. They're still only at negative 13 though. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Free conversions. So, what's our religious unity looking? Yeah, we only have one province left. Very good, very good. Sea change into Confucian helped. It helped very much. We're going to have to eventually synchronize with Sunni. Okay. We're at 1 stability now. And Timurids, you don't look like you're wanting to stay in this war, but can't quite tell. Also, our horde unity is decreasing rather rapidly. Fortunately, we have our full force limit of being independent and stuff. Okay, Timurids want peace. 100%. And we have to wait about a month because these guys. Okay, cool. Take our peace. And let's raise this land. I feel sorry for the people who live here. Okay. That should give us enough admin to core. Yes, it does. Excellent. And are we going to get an advisor? I don't know. Also, we have this edict. Can we remove it? Yes, we can. As for our rivals, we can rival Korchin, or Rat has almost no army, and Uzbek. Well, let's choose Korchin or Rat. And then we can declare a reconquest on Korchin. What's their military? It's 7k. Well, are they actually a tributary yet of Ming? They're warned by Ming, but they're not a tributary yet. Should we... I believe it's best if we just immediately become their tributary. Yeah. Not really. Immediately with the 6 ducats. Okay. Either way, let's declare war on Korchin. Where is your capital? There. And let's hire about... Well, we can't get one more cavalry or one more infantry. One more cavalry for sure. So let's get one more cavalry. It's going to take a bit. Let's hire you there then. Fortunately, no siege on our general, but we'll just have to deal with that. Let's send a couple of our units away to Carpet Siege. So send one infantry there, send one cavalry here, send one cavalry here, etc., etc. Just begin to Carpet Siege in general. And then once this unit is recruited, we'll siege, blah blah blah. Their army is not really of a concern to me, to be honest. In total, they have a large army, but look, they're about to suicide that stack. Oh. No, they lost. Good. And that means that we should be able to finish the siege of the enemy capital in peace. That's a large army for a subject right there. I'm assuming that their subject is going to attempt to siege down our capital. I can only assume. Okay. Send this cavalry unit to start 2. And the siege should go along splendid. Ah yes, Yaren, feel free to take military access. Oh, actually, you should probably be at... Oh, you're almost at a sufficient liberty desire. If I smash the enemy army a bit more, we'll certainly have the ability to just remove the Buriatis from the equation. And the siege of the enemy capital has already been completed. We have taken a war goal, 2 admin in tribute. So since you're our rival, what can we do? Well, first of all, let's look at development and then let's look at expansion opportunities. So in terms of development, how does this land look? Pretty poor. It's better than the other land that we took, but not by much. I suppose that's going to be our peace offer. Humiliate plus that land. Sounds about right. Okay. Oh, yes please. What's that, General? That's pretty good. How's your vassal in terms of liberty desire? Not too high, actually. Interesting. Probably developed their land or something. And as you can see, the AI is awful at coordinating between allied nations. Cardell separatists, interesting. Oh, we did have that small fight right there. No, our subsidies are being cancelled. Poor us. And we can attack here, river crossing. They will have the defensive terrain advantage, though. Oh, but our general's superior. This should be an easy victory. Indeed it was. And we'll be able to stack wipe them. Fortunately, they did kill off our one stack with a really weird move. But we'll kill off their main stack, so all's fair in love and war, blah blah blah. And you should be disloyal, shouldn't you? Yeah, you're definitely disloyal. Fortunately, this is your land, so you're gonna defend it. Let's shift consolidate. Easy defensive battle. And victory should be ours. Yes. Again, shift consolidate. Leave that regiment behind. And really just begin to carbon siege. They should, in all reality, probably surrender right now. But if they want to continue with their dreams, they can. Their dreams of actually accomplishing anything. Go ahead. Embrace the lies that have been told you. Okay. Okay, Ming. I'll pay your tribute. Okay, they'll take our war score. That's 31% overextension, but it satisfies the age of discovery. This is like good land. I don't think we should waste it on a humiliate. Yeah, annex most of Cochin. And then we'll humiliate rival someone else. Cool. They have one province left. Okay. New land will send to the raising. Let's decrease that a bit. Spend the money on that, and yeah. Oh yes, we've gained a couple of cores for free. Some of our former cores. Quote, uncontested cores. Hikesy. I suppose we'll, Hikesy will be the person that wields, that will humiliate rival. Do you have any allies? No, you're just a tributary. Cool. Let's recover our manpower. Recover our forces, consolidate. Blah blah blah. And that's a good 15k in rebels. So once all of our units form up, we'll decide what our unit composition should be in the future. Should we actually? I think we should just increase autonomy. Yeah, this is land that we don't particularly care about. Oh, wait, where's Usar? This province. Why is this province rebellious? I know not. Let's just quell that rebellion. And then after that we can kill Fortune. I'm assuming... Oh, you actually haven't declared independence yet. You certainly want to. And for good reason. Oh, that's sad. Okay. And, not sure what should I do with this province because it still is slightly rebellious. Suppose we can just leave it. Okay, free admin points. Blah blah blah. Could probably start a Fortin advisor right now, but I would prefer a larger army. So we're at 5-6, so 1 cavalry and 1 eastern archer should do. And with those we should be able to quell the rebellion completely. Actually, let's lower that. Yeah, and then that rebellion will go away. Does it go away instantly? No. It requires a bit of time, but it'll go away. And then we can accomplish the humiliate rival objective in a few seconds. Once we remove this as a threat, and then move to the east. To defeat Hixie. Triple feud is such a good CB. Jiangsu is completely being destroyed by Yaren and by Hixie, but fortunately they're separate, which means that I can conquer them separately. And that will finish soon. As for here, so let's check the land of Manchu culture. So none of that land is Manchu culture group actually. So Hixie, Yaren, and that stuff are. So we're not going to state any of that land. I would love to, but it's just not practical. And if we have any rebellion issues, we can just raise autonomy. Thank you, O great Conqueror King. Soraro Mary, our great lord of Ming. Keep them happy with us. And cool. So I think that's enough for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.